Out of the countless romances that I have watched throughout this year, some ending with me having a heartwarming feeling about them as I continue to the next, and others having me question what I'm actually allocating my time into. However, one that has not left my mind since watching it and has actually led me to watch it 3 times in the span of about a year is Makeine, Too Many Losing Heroines. This show has also won Anime of the Year just recently in Japan's New Type Anime Awards, beating the likes of Apothecary, Diaries, and Solo Leveling. There's something about getting a group of characters that are so brutally blunt to each other while having them thrown into situations that are so over dramatized that's almost comedic, which makes shows like these so entertaining for me. Add to the fact that the art, animation, and direction are really well executed in this show as well, and it instantly caught my attention when I was scrolling for my next romance anime to watch. And so with curiosity, I clicked play. And I'm gonna be honest guys, this show is funny, man. Quick spoiler warning for anyone that hasn't seen the show, since I'll be going through the first episode's events. Already out of the jump, it starts with an extremely over-dramatized confession scene from one of the main characters of this show, Anna. She confessed her feelings to Sosuke at this restaurant. However, she encourages him to chase after the one girl that he truly loves before she leaves for another school, this girl being Karen. Quite literally, from the beginning, we are seeing the end of the entire rom-com right in front of our eyes. Since in this genre, it is extremely common for the childhood best friend to lose against any other girl that is present within the show, and then have them cheering on the main couple as she's just left there having to accept the situation. They even have a short sequence where Karen is yelling out to Sosuke that he was the one pervert from before. Like, damn bro, they got this shit to a fucking T. This scene ends with Sosuke dashing out of the restaurant in order to meet up with Karen and presumably confess his feelings for her. By the way, all of these events are being witnessed by the main character, Kazuhiko, as he's just chilling there watching the rom-com scene with us. Like, damn bro, this chunk is getting good, ain't it? So who were you rooting for the entire time to begin with, man? And in a moment of desperation, after just being openly rejected from her crush, Anna takes a sip from the same straw that Sosuke drank out of. Basically, her doing anything for an indirect kiss. But more importantly, dog, what have you done to this straw, man? Why is it used and abused like this, bro? You know there's this invention called gum that could be used for chewing while you're doing other tasks. Hold up, I actually think I might have some over here. Just let me try real quick. And with that, this desperate scene from Anna comes to an end as we just sit there, including Kazuhiko, in disappointment until they lock eyes with one another. And like the goat he is, he just dismisses it and pays no mind. Just pretends that he saw nothing. Which, yeah, it's probably something that I would do, to be honest. I don't know how I'd react. I'd be like, yep, me, I didn't see that. What? However, Anna comes over to his table and starts absolutely trauma dumping all of her worries and feelings of the situation itself, forcing Kazuhiko to just sit there and listen, even though he couldn't care less because he doesn't really know her to begin with. They talk for a bit and we get to see how delusional Anna truly is, while having Kazuhiko trying to figure out if this girl really just came to his table, ordered an extra big plate of food, and putting on his table's tab. Like, girl, who are you? There is locked in on the one thing that really matters, that bread, bro. Who paid for this junk? The scene ends and it turns out that this girl is broke as shit and can't afford paying for her tab. So this creates the entire dynamic of Anna owing Kazuhiko. The next day they get to class and yep, Anna is nowhere near over it, which I mean, to no one's surprise, since it's only been a couple days since she got dumped. I don't blame her. Kazuhiko though bails her out of the uncomfortable situation she was in, and they talk about the money that is owed. Normal ass conversation, right? Nope. The animators just had to completely flex on us real quick with this dynamic camera angle for this scene. The rest of the scene just looks absolutely beautiful. Later in the day, they meet up in the emergency stairs of an older building in order to pay back the money. However, Anna was taking this as a time to eat with Kazuhiko while venting her frustrations about the previous night since Sosuke's sister called asking where he was. And my man is just sitting here wondering when the hell he's actually gonna get his money back. He gives her the receipt and yep, she can't pay shit back because she got no type of motion. They come to an agreement that she will just make lunches for him as a way to pay him back. Following this, we are introduced to Kamari, a shy and socially awkward girl who is in the literature club. As it turns out, Kazuhiko is actually part of this club but is a ghost member since he was basically forced into joining the club at the start of the year, which real as fuck. So they head to the club and this is where we're introduced to one of the other members of this club, this member being Koto. She tells Kazuhiko to not go through this area of the bookshelf, and she tells him this like a good 3 times. So obviously it's gonna raise some type of curiosity. Let's find out what type of books they are. It can't be that bad. Oh, I see. She's a degenerate. Back at home, we are introduced to his little sister who has absolutely no faith in him creating any type of relationship with anyone else and is destined to be a loner for the rest of his life, which is a running joke the entire time, with even the neighboring fucking shopkeepers celebrating the fact that he was able to make any friends at all. Like, come on, bro. You don't gotta do my mans like that. That looks horrible. Fast forward to the next day, we are introduced to our fourth main character of the show, Lemon, while she is talking with Mitsuki. And it is completely obvious that this girl is head over heels for him. Like, she might as well be screaming, please look at me. However, Mitsuki is as oblivious as they come because he suspects absolutely nothing and just walks away together with Chihaya. This is where Anna jumps in to talk to Lemon about Lemon's intentions with Mitsuki, which leads to Anna boldly claiming that there are only two types of girls in the world: the childhood friend and the homewrecker. Lemon, girl, Anna is probably the last person you want to talk to when it comes to relationships. She's going through something right now. Oh, nope, okay. Oh, and just like that, Anna has dragged you into her delusions and you're in denial. Yep. Kazuhiko and Anna meet at the rooftop of the building, and A1 is just straight up flexing here, man. Her hair looks absolutely beautiful. Even her tears are drawn so well, man. Oh my god, I love it. And just like that, the first episode ends with the same monologue that we get at the very beginning of the episode, where it's Kazuhiko wondering what would happen if he had one of those high school fleeting relationships, despite the fact that 7 out of 10 high school relationships end up breaking up in 1 year after graduation. With that first episode, the entire concept of the show is introduced. It's a rom-com where the main characters are the losing girls from other romance stories, with the relationships between one another slowly starting to flourish into a caring friendship with one another, while having some pretty funny and unserious scenes thrown into the mix. It only gets better from here. So if you haven't watched the show, I highly recommend it, as it's easily one of the most entertaining romances that have come out in recent times. You will not regret it at all. Not only that, but it's actually been announced for a season 2 as well. So there's even more content to look forward to in the future. And also, before anyone says anything, Anna's best girl, fucking fight me. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my little ramble session of one of my favorite rom-coms of this year. And let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the show as a whole. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, since it would actually help me out a lot in putting my small channel out there. Anyways, peace out. I love y'all.